And today, potentially, we might go on Lead Chess. What do you guys think? So, I was gonna attend a chess club today, but I was like, if I'm a little under the weather, let's be careful. Let's not give everyone at the chess club potentially what I have, right? So, we'll see. Let's wait. Why can't I sign? Oh yeah, it's one of these. It's this one. Login. It's this one. Hmm. My passwords are often so long I can't even remember them. So if if it gets bad, as in the reception gets bad, I might have to go to the other room. I just realized the reception might be bad. But until then, let us do some tactics first. Black is hamstrung by the fact that his king cannot move lest he lose the knight. Right here. Fair way for white to exploit this circumstance. Um, let's think about this. So he's protecting him, right? We got one attacker. Let's see. We go here. There's some tactic here, right? There's always a tactic. So, mm, the thing is, oh yeah. This would go here. This would be a check, right? Uh, and then he would have to go back. Yeah, because the it's here. So it is a deflection tactic. The question is, what's our follow-up after he goes back? Oh yeah, right there. We take him. Ah, yeah, right here, right? So he decides not to do it, but then if he doesn't take it, we go here. What? He can go here, we go here. Oh, because then, yeah, that makes sense. Uh, we can also zugzwang it. No, it doesn't work because I'll just go here. What if you go here? Nope. What is the hint? Um, oh. Yeah. Because if he takes her knight here, we got it, right? Do we have it? Yeah, we have it. So here. Nope. Okay, what's going on? Why there? Oh, because you deflect the knight away and now you got a queen. Ooh, that was an interesting one. Wow. That was cool. White one material within a standing move. Okay, we have this, right? This would be a fork. But let's think about this. Is there a better move? If we go here. Oh, no, he's guarding. Mm, mm, let's think about this. Let's see. So this defender is not reliable. That's what he's saying. Uh, 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 uh. Oh yeah. Let's see. We have this. Anyways, you guys let me know while I correct the. Wow, I'm glad I didn't go play some chess at the chess club. I'm definitely not 100% right now. So, anyone watching, let me know what you think. and feel free to add me. And let me actually put my handle here. Here. Add me here if you want to play. I'm gonna pin that, and then. All right, let's go back here. I saw that move, but what's my follow-up? We have this here. So it's defending two pieces, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What? Okay, this puzzle makes no sense. Pin it? No? Ooh, this puzzle's pissing me off. You have a skewer here. I mean, but that's not it either. So, nah. I mean, I guess you have one minor piece after. This isn't a very good. That wasn't a very good puzzle. But, let me just change the metadata on my stream really quickly. Make sure everything is good. And then maybe we'll play one game. What do you guys think? One game, right? One game's fine. So we'll play one game. Let me just... No altered content. Creative Commons is fine. This is gaming. This is chess. We're here. Chess beginner. I think we are good. Customization, live chat, replay. Yep, we're good. Okay, so let's do one more tactic. I mean, yeah, he's overloaded. Look at this. I got this. We have that. Oh, look at these past pawns right here. We also have this. Let's see. Let's think about this. We also have this sack. This sack. We take this. We could. It's wrong color bishop. 1, 2, 3. Nope. It says D7 and G7. G8. Yeah, I know that. Let's see. So he's saying. So, nope, it wasn't that either. Oh, it's those diagonal moves, man. Sometimes it's so hard to see. Because now, he could go here. Oh, he decides to escape that way, huh? Uh, mm, yep. We sack that, and then we capture with a check. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more. Mm, mm. The knight, yep. Queen h7 can run this way, yeah. Because then you go down and then he'll escape here, yeah. So, let's think about this. Ah! You see right here? You sacrifice this. If you can get rid of this guy somehow. Right? Because you need this. Nope. That's not quite. Let's see. I mean, if you deflect him, go here, goes here, you go here, he escapes. Yeah, I don't know how you finish this. There's definitely a tactic here. So it is that. I mean, you can't finish that. Let's see. Then you get the pawn out of the way. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you go. I see. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, the issue is, let's think about that. Did he have anything? He probably he probably had a way out of that. I don't buy this puzzle too much. Yeah, we just gotta get rid of this. So you notice there's this. This guy's in the way. I think this would be good. Deflect. Nope. I guess that's too obvious. Oh, also, that would threaten you. Actually, no. We wouldn't. Let's see. Black King is trapped in corner, yeah. Wait a minute. For here. What? Sometimes these puzzles make you feel like you're an idiot. Let's see. What is the solution? Oh. If he takes here, you go up here. Oh, that's a beautiful move. If he takes with this, you got checkmate here. Wow, that's a beautiful move. Oh, that was a beautiful move. That was called interference, that move. White has an outside pass pawn, but black's pass pawn is protected. Moreover, already beyond the reach of white's king. Does this suggest a move anywhere black to move? This is one of those king end games. If we take this, takes here, take here. Goes here. Go here. Force him here or here. Nope. Let's see. If the white knight were not on c8, yeah. So he's saying deflect the knight this way, because then you can just go. Let's think about this. He can go here, and this will never catch up either. Let's see if he goes here. Oh yeah, we're too far ahead. He goes here. He's oh wow. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get some more clothing. I'm getting the chill. It's too cold, man. It's too cold where I am right now. So this is what happens when someone forgets that they're a warm-blooded person like me. Let's see. Let me see if anyone's in the chat so we can talk really quickly. Sucks. I had to not go to the chess club today, but it's okay. I can go next time. Go next time. So, let's see. Oh, there it is. Hey, Keenan's here. Keenan's here. Let's see if Keenan wants to play a quick one before I start a game. Let's see. Keenan's here. There's endgame practice here, by the way. It's kind of cool. My reception's not very good. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. No. Let's do. Let's play with Keenan. Be fun. See, hopefully if we're here, we'll get the open challenges. You see this? Open challenges. Oh, there's a bunch of open challenges here. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's Grok. That's right. There he is. There's our man Grok. Yeah, Grok. Okay, perfect. Maybe we can play some Bughouse together soon too. That'd be kind of fun, right? Grok and I play Bug House together. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Oh no, Grok! It says you auto abort. Ah, there it is. Okay, Queen's Pawn opening. It's gonna do that. I could do this. No, let's not do those. Let's be regular. It's gonna go there. Could he turn this into a Joveba? Um, let's think about this. He could probably go down here. That would be quite a. That would be quite an interesting. I guess we can just Italian it, right? I gotta think about this. As you can tell, a little under the weather. Like the mind's just not going as quick as it should, but it's all good. I think we'll go. We'll see what happens. Um, mm, mm, mm. Because if he goes here, so he's gonna go there. Now I'm good. So if he moves down here, now I'm good. Mm. Oh, I see. He's trying to Noah's Ark trap it. Mm. 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 He's gonna go there. Yeah, that could be an interesting move. Mm. Let's go here. Ooh, very interesting move. Wow. Huh. He's gonna castle there. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting game. Mm, this is a queenside castle too. Hmm. It's gonna go there. That's an interesting move. Let's think about this for a second. Hmm. Let's see. We could. We could. Gotta think about this. There's two moves I'm thinking. I'm thinking here, and he takes, but now his look at how bad his position is here. Or I'm thinking, let's go here because he takes, I take, and it's a tempo on this guy. Which one's better? Because you see this, and then maybe I'll get this into it, right? What is he gonna do? I guess he can get his queen into it, and then I'm done, right? So this might be better. Yeah, let's go here. We'll just sack because yes, I lose a bishop, so I'm down a point of exchange, but I gain a tempo on this annoying piece. And then look at that right there. Yeah, that was the right move. That was the right move. So so he's gonna go there. He's gonna take the knight. Try to take the knight. Let's think about this. That was a good move, right? When in doubt, counter threat. Now I'm tempted to go here. He's gonna go here, pin. I could also lift the rook. Also, just let this get rid of that knight, right? Hmm. Hmm. This is when you gotta just move. Gotta just move. Uh, I'm just gonna go here. Connect the rooks. There's no reason not to. He's blocked his pawn, right? That's the one. Sorry, not his pawn. He's blocked his bishop. That's the thing. So that's the one advantage I have in this position. Uh, so strike at the center. That's a good idea. Uh, let's see. One, he could two. Take the center. That's fine. Ooh, that's an interesting move. Very good move. I like that move a lot. One, so strike, strike. Mm, if I go here, Then he can kick my knight. Oh, complex position. What if I just take? What if I just take? Let's see what happens. Right, when they're attacking in the center, you keep attacking along your flank, right? It's general strategy. Very interesting game, right? So a lesson is when you're queenside castling, be very careful weakening it. So he's gonna threaten right here. That's a good move. It's a very good move. Let's think about this. Do I need to worry about it? Or can I? All right, that's the other thing. So I can go here. He takes, I go check. The question is, do I have a follow-up? Check. You probably would go back here, right? And then do I have a follow-up? Yeah, I'll go there. He goes there. I think I get my pawn into it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because I have this very powerful A pawn, right? So we will go here. He's going to go there. And then let us go here. So we actually have two candidate moves. If he jumps, so let's think about this. We can jump this in. That's probably our best candidate move. Jump that in. We can also move the pawn. So, let's think about this. We can also lift the rook. I actually like the rook lift the best. Yeah, let's lift the rook. Because what could he do? Yeah, let's lift the rook. I'm starting to run low on time. I think it's better he could go here. Gain a tempo. Yeah, let's lift the rook. Oh, he pinned himself. Oh no, you pinned yourself. He pinned himself. That's a pin. He pinned himself. Yep, that's checkmate next move. I was hoping he'd accidentally do that because it is a threat on me, but that's why I lifted so I can pin him, right? So yeah, be careful moving any piece in front of your. So that was a good move, right? That was a very good move. So that was a very very good move. Um, let's see. I think yeah, that was great. It was awesome. He found that move. I gotta move quick. I think we need to exchange ASAP. Do I want to save my coin? Yeah, let's save my queen. Oh, this was a great game. Great game. Great game. He's gonna go there. Uh, let us go here. Oh, oh no, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. So he's gonna go there. Not a bad move, right? And now the question is, can I finish this? Let's see, can I finish this? Can I finish this? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I finished. Yeah, I got it. He only has one move, and then it is checkmate. Yep. That was a good game. That was a very good game. Very good game. We could analyze that real quick, but the one mistake I saw playing this was that he shouldn't have moved. That was a great game, my man Grok. Great game, and I got guys. As you guys know, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm not playing at 100%. So forgive me, but we still found some good stuff. So sometimes, right, when you're not playing at 100%, you want to try different things, and I tried something new today, right? So this is great. I this is the it's not the Italian game. I don't know what the opening this is called, but it's a book opening. So everything here is good. So that was great. See, everything we're playing by the books. So that right there, right? That is something I would not recommend because you don't have anywhere to move. So that's the that I saw that move. I was like, it's not the worst move, but it's also not the best move. So, oh, Martial Geeks is here. Martial Geeks is here. Yeah. So we have that, and then so here this was actually not the best move. So I should have basically kept with the French defense structure. I was thinking about that too because this is technically kind of a French defense structure. So I was thinking about doing that too, but I was like, right. So yeah, I thought about that. So the computer said that would have been the best. Yeah, this would have been French defense basically. That's the opening I usually play as black. So yeah, I should have done that. I see broken the center pawn. So I should have stuck to what I thought. I definitely thought I should have done French defense. So the computer confirmed it. And then so this was not the best move now. Um Notice guys, this is important to point out. Um he could have actually done it here. This would have been good because he would have had the support, right? So that actually would have been. I was thinking about what he would have done after I exchanged, right? Because look, he would have had a rook out. So yes, I saw that too. So once you're castled, especially queenside, you don't want to do that. So I saw that, and remember I was debating this move. Look how long it took me, right? It took me more than a minute, but this was not the worst move. The computer does say it's a little better because it's a little bit aggressive, and you might not be able to finish this here. So computer definitely did not recommend this. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Okay. Um, so yes. Oh my God, I did a brilliant move. Computer thought, okay. That guys, notice how long it took me to do that move, right? Also a minute. So the computer thought that was brilliant. That was great. Um, so actually, according to the computer, I should have followed it up with this because this is a checkmate threat. That would have been instant checkmate. Yeah. What would he have done? He would have had to take my bishop and I would have so basically I actually saw this line too, but what I didn't see was that if he didn't do it, so this is I saw that if he took, I would have basically done what I wanted to do. But what I didn't see, this is why 10-minute games, right? You don't have enough time to think. But I didn't see that if he decided not to take, I could have checkmated him. I would have gone for that. Oh man. If this were a classic game, you would have gone through that iteration like 10 times to really go through everything, right? So that this is an example of how in a 10-minute game you don't see everything. So, but I definitely saw almost all of that. I just forgot that if he decided to do this, I could have checkmated him immediately. Anyways, so we went here, I went here, right? Yep. So everything that was book move, and that was a brilliant move too. Oh, I did two brilliant moves, guys, and I'm sick, man. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks again, our man Grok for this great game. Right? Sometimes, see, when you're sick, sometimes you think of stuff. So I wanted to rook lift because I'm like, either it's a checkmate or if he tries something, I'm pinning him. Right? Let's see if the computer thought my next move was good. So okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So great find, by the way, Grok. That was a great find. Again, this threw a wrench into my pin, right? Because yes, you're still pinned, but you have support here. So that was a great move, Grok. That was a great move. So a lot of people wonder why I went here. You see this right here? I was hoping he would take, and then I would go here. I would deflect him, but Grok can see these things, so he didn't fall victim to that. So but that's why I went here. So the computer said I shouldn't have done that. Computer said I should have gone here. Oh, yeah. That's a really, really good move, right? I'm going to take this down. This is a good move to put in my notes. Right in the comment section, guys, while I uh while I take the notes why this was a good move. You guys tell me, but I'm gonna write in my notes. That's a great, great move. That I'm trying to get better with pins, right? So it's just reminding myself, guys, why is this such a good move? Because he's pinned, right? He can't move, and he only has one attacker. So what am I doing, guys? I'm piling on another attacker, right? That's 101 of what you do when you get a pin. So that was great. So right here, what do you do when you achieve a so this is an example of you increase an attack on the pin piece. So we'll give this another example. Um, mm, yeah, the takes up a lot of memory, guys. So it might take a while for my notes to load. That's the one thing about Google. It's always taking up your memory. So let me stuff from my computer. So hopefully you guys can see my notes. But um, oh come on, Google, don't do this to me. But let's check your comments real quickly. Yeah, Jobava. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's up? What's up, A Grossa? Yeah, I got two brilliants this game. So, yeah, so I took the screenshot, but let me just right here or right there. So let me take a better screenshot here. And let me go here. Notice that. So, mm, so that was. Oh, come on, Google, don't do this to me. I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show everyone my notes, man. Load the pictures. Come on. Oh, that's so disappointing. Sorry, guys. Let me try to reload this because this is such a good lesson in the pin tactic. So, anyways, a lot of people are in the chat section. So if you haven't added me yet, feel free to add me, guys, and then talk about your openings, please. Our man Thomas, aka Martial Geeks, was asking about pins or anything. Um, I guess let's just put it here. So put it here. Notice the knight is pinned, so you can pile on another piece to attack it since knight can't move. Now you have enough attackers to deal with the one defense piece, the bishop. So yeah, that was a great, this is a great lesson on pins right here. So good to know. Um, so this was, it would have been an okay capture if he had more pieces attacking. But the issue is now it gives me, you see, oh, three brilliants! Three brilliant people! I did three brilliant moves! Wow! Wow! Three brilliant moves, guys! Wow, I need to get sick more often, guys. I did three brilliant moves according to the computer. Again, why? Because if he takes, right, I get a checkmate. That's why. Wow, three brilliant moves, guys. Wow. And so he was threatening the rook, which is not a bad idea, but unfortunately, you have to deal with this threat. I got too many threats going on right now. So, yep, that was the best move. Why? Again, because I have two defenders, right? He only has one defender. So, wow. I played, even though, guys, I'm telling you, Grok, man, my mind was barely functioning. I'm just telling you guys because I'm sick. My mind was barely functioning, but I found three brilliant moves. So, so that was the best move. So I played this very well. Okay, there we go. So probably my best game while sick, man. I don't know. This was my flu game. You know, Michael Jordan had a flu game. This is my flu game. Wow. um, Thomas, do you want to play a game against Grok? Um, wow. Do you want to play a game against that way I can commentate since my mind is gone. So if I can get Martial Geeks and Grok, aka Keenan, to play a game, then I'll commentate and then I'll leave it there because I don't think I can play another game. I'm like, I played a game with three brilliant moves and then like I need to rest. So oh, so maybe a quick one. Okay, Martial Geeks, can you let me put you guys together. How do we quickly get you guys to? You're Frosty, right? So I wish I could host a game. uh, um, is um, oh, this is cool. Oh, we're getting viewers to hang out, man. This is awesome. Nice. Nice. This is so cool. Hey, sometimes it's good to be sick. Three brilliant moves, guys. Wow. How likely is it to play a chess game with three brilliant moves? Oh my god. Let's see. Uh, wow. Oh, there we go. What's the max number of brilliant moves? Someone did six brilliant moves in one game. Okay. Anyways, have you guys found each other? I hope you guys found. Let me go on to. I'll go on to Grok's account so then people will know. People will know when him and Thomas start playing. While you guys find each other, I'm gonna use the restroom real quickly. Okay, I'll be right back. Please find each other and then start when I come back. All right, guys. Let's see if you guys found each other. Yeah. Oh, nice. Canadian versus Croatian, two C's. Nice. Cool. Let's see you guys play. Once they start playing it, it'll show here, so then I can commentate. So guys, since it's unrated, I can commentate, right? It's not violating anything. So Thomas and Keenan, if you guys want my commentary, I can, but or if you want to listen, feel free to, but feel free to turn me off too while you guys play because I know sometimes it's a little distracting. So um uh oh wow. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Commentating two viewers. Woo! Well, and for everyone watching, oh, there it is. Here it goes. Here it goes. All right, here we are. So, all right. Queen's pawn opening, and Thomas puts the knight up. So, very interesting. This is a 5 minute game, guys. Right. So it's gonna be a little bit faster paced than what Grok is used to. Thomas, aka Frosty, is a bullet player. So the thing is, though, because he's a bullet player, sometimes he plays too quick. So if Keenan can find the right time, if Grok can find the right time controls, he might be able to beat Thomas. So let's see what happens. This is sort of almost like a scotch, but like a queenside scotch. I don't know what this would be called, but a very interesting opening by Grok. A more, I would say, slightly conservative opening by Thomas. So Thomas attacks in the center with the pawn right there. And now you could exchange, right? But that's actually a pretty good move. Kick his knight. So let's see if there's other attacks that he has. So, okay, that was not the best thing to do because like it kind of wastes tempo, right? It wastes a little bit of tempo when he could have gotten another piece out. So, but it wasn't the worst thing to do because if Thomas made the wrong move there, he could also get his queen in there. So Thomas decides to go forward with a pawn, which is probably slightly too extended. So let's see if Grok can find the right move for this because this pawn is a target for a lot of stuff now that it only has one defender, which is the bishop. So this is where Grok has to time manage because Thomas is used to fast games. Grok isn't. So, but in this case, it is good to think a little because maybe there's a tactic, but that is probably the best move. So Thomas is attacking, but now look, Thomas has opened up his king side. So The pawn is being protected by the queen, but the issue is now Thomas is kind of committing to either not castling or not castling. It makes no sense for him to castle. I mean, he could move the bishop here and then castle, but yeah, very aggressive, which very indicative of a bullet player. So still 4 minutes, right? Winning on time here by Thomas. Thomas definitely can slow down, which is smart. Because notice to get his other knight out, right? He needs, and in fact, this knight is kind of trapped. So there you go. That was the right move. Good move. Right? You got to make some space. It does make your king a little vulnerable, but there is also two defenders. So now also Grok, aka Keenan, has not elected to castle yet. And so the question is, what does he retake with, right? And there's benefits and drawbacks to both. And he decides to take with, I think the computer probably wanted this, but that's fine. So, but again, he can just, in fact, that helps. Okay, that was not a bad move either. You see, now he's pinning him. But very interesting move right there, moving the queen out. I don't think he has a real target here. Everything's a good job developing. Ooh, okay, this is bullet player Thomas talking. Okay, yep. This game is exciting, man. We have two sides unafraid to attack, right? That's what makes for fun games like this. So now Grok has added another defender. Notice here, this was a pawn move. Let's see if Grok can see a potential. He doesn't have to do that move, but it's a move that would benefit him a lot, right? This move, because again, look at this, right? This move would benefit him a lot. Grok, let's see if you see that move. No, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Grok missed the en passant move. It would have been a good en passant move because it would have created a passed pawn and the knight was pinned. I'm going to have to show you guys the move afterwards. So the computer so far says Grok has an advantage, right? Which is good. Grok just has to manage his time and he probably will beat Thomas. But Thomas is the epic speed player. So if Thomas can wind the time down, I think Thomas is going to have this. So even though the engine says that Grok has it, it doesn't mean anything. So Grok just has to time manage and he has it. But again, Grok's running low on time. So we got to chop with the time. For those of you watching, feel free to add both of these guys. You can add me too. I've pinned my description. As you can tell, I'm a little sick, guys, so I'm not talking as coherently, although my commentary is still good. I just can't say anything else. It's okay. Notice this, I call this like a reverse pawn structure. Now, great threat of the queen right here. So look at this. There's fewer and fewer places that our man can go, right? So now he's trapping in his rook. So also, guys, it's 2 a.m. in Croatia, so Thomas is tired. He's probably been playing speed chess for like 3 hours anyways. So, but we'll definitely have to show the en passant moment. That was a great little part. And again, it's hard to see the en passant when you are under a time crunch, right? So he decides to go ahead with a check, which actually isn't the right thing because now it helps. You can develop. You see this? You can. Oh, Thomas decides to develop his knight, which I think is not the right move either. You want to develop this, and then you can threaten, right? So that actually was a slight miss. I think computer would say that was a miss. But so 1 minute left. This is when Grok has to speed up a little because Thomas has a lot of time, and he's the speed chess player. So, but this is so far a very exciting game. Lots of great tactical opportunities, and they found some great attacks, both of them, right? So repositioning of the bishop right here, preventing him from castling this way if Thomas really wanted to castle. The bishop is being protected by the pawn, and notice Thomas's structure is a little trapped, so Thomas may be trying to get his bishop out. So let's see. Probably you need to get the other rook into the action, right? You need to maybe find some way to break this pawn chain. Usually you target this is a backward pawn, right? So think about, okay, if you can somehow remove this defender, although now there's two defenders of this. So maybe think about what other places to attack, other things to think about. Think about holes in their pawn structure, right? So there's a hole here, there's a hole here. So he decides to go here. See Thomas letting out this bishop. So, and looks like the time crunch is unfortunately going to get to Grok, and that is fine because this was a great game. Okay, great game, guys. Very good game. Very great game. So let us analyze this game really quickly. I'll show you guys the en passant part. The en passant part was epic. So we'll go here, guys. And Thomas, I don't know if you have premium, but if you want to get premium, I'll give you a code. But same with you, Grok. So let me show you guys the en passant part real quickly. Let's see. Here's a little before then. Let's see. Oh yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. You see that? You see this right here? You see this right here? There was an en passant here. Why? Because again, the only piece that's defending that square is pinned. So watch what the computer says. The computer recommended en passant. Yeah, that's exactly. The computer recommended that. Then, right, see, he would have, like, that would have been a major, major victory right there. So what would have happened? So yeah, you would have had to move your king to block the pass pawn. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, that right there would have probably won Grok the game. So let's go back here again. So again, it's hard, right? Because look at this. 2 minutes, right? That's half his time gone. So it was hard to see that you could en passant there. But again, this is another example of what do you do with a pin, right? When you have a pin, if you can't pile on pieces directly to attack, okay, well, how can you take advantage of the fact that this piece can't move, right? And that en passant move would have won him the game. So that was great, guys. And let me pause right here. What did you guys think about it? So let's, yeah, wow, that was Grok's first Blitz game ever, guys. Wow, that was great. Grok's first Blitz game. So let me send you real quickly, Thomas, and then we'll go over the whole game together. So get premium here if you want, and you can analyze too. Okay, guys. So let's quickly go over this. So this opening was a queen's pawn opening. So the computer thinks Thomas was going to play an Indian game, but Thomas doesn't. So this is not always an Indian game opening. It leads to a lot of things. So everything's by the book right now. So the computer says you should have gone here. Again, a lot of these openings, then that would have been like a true kind of like a reverse Scotch. The Scotch game is a pawn. It's a king's pawn version. So I don't know what that would have been called if this exchange happened. But anyways, so interesting. So the computer says this would have been a good move because you're targeting this pawn. So you could have gotten, yeah, he would have countered it by that. Oh, interesting. You would have basically kept him much more compacted if you first threatened that. I see. And this knight on the rim can't move, right? Interesting. Okay. So, but still, everything's playing out. This was a interesting find, although the computer doesn't like it too much. Computer says, I actually saw that too. Like, he has a lot of threats potentially on this side. So I did see that. So the computer also advocates for that. Notice the computer wanting you to do almost like a French defense structure on this side, right? For black, for Thomas. So the computer wanted a French defense structure. Interesting. The computer likes the French defense. Interesting. Or, I mean, you could have called that a Sicilian too. But, so, yeah, I saw this too, going back this way, channeling the attack on this side, right? Because you already have potential pieces to move on this side. So yeah, the computer agreed with that. That was a good. So that is the best book move. And so that right there, when Thomas did that, I said the computer would have disagreed with that, and the computer also says so. Again, it's just overextended, right? This is an overextended piece, and then our man Keenan, aka Grok, did find the right thing to do. And this also, I knew the computer wouldn't like. This is opening up your king side to be exploited later. So that was a great move by Keenan. And then so attacking the centers, never wrong. So interesting. Computer doesn't like this move. What? I guess the computer says attack. Attack that pawn. It's a weakness. So he would have had to move another defender. So when you see a weak piece, right, think about how you can pile on pieces to attack it. It's a pretty good little thing we learn watching the computer think. And the reason why we're going to see the computer's probably going to tell you, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. So the computer also would have said, take here. So you would have had the rook could have maneuvered this way, right? Let's see what the computer says move wise. So just keep developing this way. Again, attack that pawn. Yeah. Notice that the computer, because there's weaknesses here, right? The computer wants you to start really throwing pieces this way. So, but this move, even though it's an inaccuracy, it's not wrong, right? You're at least recapturing and developing. So whenever the computer tells you this, don't feel bad. Like it's just maybe like grand scheme of things, this was better, but there's nothing wrong with this thinking because again, you're developing, right? If you can develop with a capture, why not? So this was a mistake by Thomas, and I think our man found the right move here. Yep, exactly. So yes, great find by Keenan. That was the right move right there. Because again, you are chaining the pawns, but you are also right. So yes. So computer would have recommended because Thomas did block these pieces in for a while. So, but yeah. So we'll keep going. So this was a very interesting move, and I think probably Thomas, this is a bullet player move. Like, okay, what do I do? Let's get the queen into it. Let's start making threats, right? Not the worst thing to do. Again, the computer said this was excellent. So Keenan's think about developing. Now, why can't you develop this way? Like, what's wrong with this? I think the reason is because if you go this way, you see how the queen diagonal's still available, right? So if you go this way, you're blocking the queen. That's probably why. Let's see. Oh, I get why. I get why. I see. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. So, um, because if he comes down here now, you can recenter this. That makes sense. Where he went here, if you see that, you can't recenter it the same way, right? You see that? That's what it is. So that's so interesting. I never thought about that. He comes down, you actually reposition the knight, and now it's good. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay, I see. But actually, in this case, it wouldn't have even mattered because if he comes down, you could have just taken anyways, right? But something about notice knight movements, right? You got to think knight moves in 2-3. It's something I've been working on so much, but obviously there's still little places like what can you call this? This is like a I'm gonna give you guys a little image. This is the knight pinwheel. Although it's not the knight pinwheel. The knight pinwheel would be like this. So like I'm trying to figure out ways of imagining the knight movements better. So like how can you remind yourself that in two moves the knight can go here? Let's see, you have two here, right? So maybe you just have to remind yourself two and then two. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because in a crunch, it's hard to see that. That's why you have to memorize visual patterns. But either way, we'll think about this more. So, anyways, we'll keep going. So far, right, lots of good moves you guys both found. So good job, both of you guys. And so this is interesting. Notice this pawn was hanging, right? So sometimes if you can take the pawn and look at this, look at the diagonals you're controlling, right? So this would be a case where king safety. Now I get why king safety wise he thought, okay, this might not be good, right? Because notice that you see that. So like tactically he might have been able to capture a rook, right? So yeah, that is something potentially, but he did have the queen here. So this is something that if we thought about in a non 5 minute match, we would have definitely thought like seeing that, okay, there might be a little bit of a threat here, but we're also protected here, right? So it would have been okay just to take this hanging pawn. But so that was a great move by Thomas. Now this is kind of a threat, right? So, and this was a great move. Add a defender here. So this, right, this is what we're talking about earlier. If he en passant it, let me show this again. If he en passant it here, then it would have been great because he has a pin here. So that again would have been a great move there. And then so she's trying to counter threat, right, which isn't the wrong thing to do. But now notice it's gonna mess up the pawn structure even more. So, or actually you can take here with the tempo. So Keenan found the right move here. So Thomas retreats, and interesting, computer says go here. Why? Oh, you can open up another line of attack this way. Oh, see, those are things we don't think about. Like, how do you change up your attack, right? That was really cool. So you change up your attack with moves like this. See? Now you have a bunch of pieces attacking on this side because who's dominating on this side? Unfortunately, Thomas is ahead on this side. See, these are kind of broad scale strategic type of thinking that I'm working on too. So again, we're all learning, right? So this is an example of if you're 1600 or above, you might think like that, but we're all trying to aspire to be like that. Thomas, in fact, is probably 1600 when it comes to one of, well, we'll look at your profile, but I think one of your types of chess you're up there. So anyways, this was great. Thomas sort of, right? It's really kind of scary on this side now. Trying to find a counter threat, right? By Keenan. And this is, the computer just said it wasn't too bad, but I would have moved here too. The reason is because now look at that, like your piece are kind of trapped. So, but wasn't the worst. So the computer wants you to kind of like try to break through. Oh my God, but the rock. Ah. Okay, I mean, I guess you got to do something, right? You got to prevent this pawn storm. So you have to like have this risk right here, right? That's what the computer says. So okay, now this was not the right move again. I agree. You see, the computer agreed with me. You want to do this first, Thomas, because then you see you can gain a tempo right here, right? So that was the wrong move. And again, the computer just recommends Keenan keep trying to break through on this side. Look at this. But anyways, yeah, Thomas, that was not the right move because by capturing with your knights, you're blocking your bishop, right? So I was like, ah. So yeah, a miss. So it's not a mistake, but it's a miss. So that's when it's like, okay, like definitely learn next time, capture with your bishop because your knight can jump over pieces, right? Your bishop can't. So you want to prioritize developing the piece that is totally blocked, not doing anything right now. So great move by Keenan because it's preventing something like, actually, no, this is, so let me think about this. Why is this such a good move? So that's an example of, we got to ask the computer. Again, I don't understand. I guess because you can gain a tempo on the knight eventually. This is when we have to pull on the analysis right here. So let us just play a random move. Let's say Thomas now decides to What does he have? What does he have? Yep, exactly. Okay, I was right. Then this gives a tempo on the knight. So yes. So now the knight has to go back. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I was right. I was right. So basically, this was a good move because you can then gain a tempo on the knight, but it didn't matter anyways because Thomas moved the knight back anyways. Right? So Thomas moved the knight back anyways. And then this was just, running out of time. So again, great moves. The two things, again, a lot of the computer analysis, you don't have to stress out too much because again, we're not thinking machines like they are, right? But the two things to remember, the en passant move that our man Keenan missed would have won him the game. So this right here, this would have won him the game. And then going back here, right here, when it comes to developing your pieces, like remember, right? This doesn't do anything. This just blocks your bishop more. But this develops your bishop and your knight can still come out with a tempo on the bishop. So remember that. Remember that for the future because Thomas was really crammed on this side. So those were the two kind of biggest tactical things, right? Tactical lessons were those two. The strategic lessons we learned is like when Thomas started really pawn storming, it was an incentive for Keenan to start trying to not let this attack keep going, right? Because this would have been devastating. And then the repositioning, like right there, right? This is something I wouldn't have seen. Like this is a little high level, but this is important to start remembering. Okay, he's attacking on this side. It's a little bit locked up here. So let me try to attack on this side. And how do I do it? Let's move the knight so I can start breaking through, right? I got a lot of pieces here. So again, that's more strategic. That's more long-term thinking. That's stuff that I'm still working on too. But I hope by breaking down this game, we learn some tactical thinking and we learn some strategic positional thinking. I think you need to get good at all of that, right? But you two played a great game. I think we all learned a lot from that. So thank you two. Seriously, everyone, this was great. So yeah, Keenan, man. Oh, Kenan. I'm so sorry. I keep calling you Keenan. Kenan, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the Hungry Horses has been helping him a lot. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad Kenan you started using the Hungry Horses. Hungry Horses, sponsor us. Please, Hungry Horses, sponsor us. I'm gonna reach out to him again. Maybe he can sponsor us. But yeah, guys, this was really fun. I'm gonna stop it here because definitely I want to save my energy levels. This was fun, but I don't want to get too tired and make myself more sick if I stream for too long. So, anyways, guys, Kenan, Thomas, everyone else that watched, thank you so much. I mean, this was probably as epic a stream as I can put on being under the weather. I had a game with 3 brilliant moves, and then we learned a lot from watching Kenan and Thomas play. So this was awesome. Guys, a lot more to come, okay? Thank you so much. YouTube, please keep promoting me. I'll do